Hi, guys. Welcome back to Angel Talk with the Angelics, where we talk about navigating life as a dancer, choreographer, entrepreneur, and woman. Today, we have the topic of burnout, comparison, and confidence. What every dancer struggles with but doesn't say out loud. So, my first question is, can you describe a moment when you felt completely burnt out as a dancer?
Who wants to go first?
I say Luna because she said, "Who wants to go
You
first?"
broke out,
because
Luna.
because I already said I had it last season. Oh my goodness, the last season, it was a completely burnout. The last season, the last halftime show, the
Hmm.
last game day.
Well, it was a lot because we had three half times
Yeah,
plus Christmas show
yeah,
and then just games on top of that.
It was
yeah.
a lot.
So I think we all felt it by the
Right
end. It always hits us like
Yeah.
around
right
that time.
after,
Like a
yeah.
crash.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and especially that week, we were having Monday, Tuesday practice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Wednesday, Thursday too,
Yeah.
because we had a halftime show, and then Christmas show on the Friday, Saturday, and then game on Sunday.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it was early game, so you
Mhm.
had to, stay at mine. It was right after that. It was scary feeling, but I didn't. I was like, I don't want to dance anymore. I was telling you on the way to the practice every time, like around the end of the season, I was
Mhm.
like, I don't want to go to practice anymore. I don't want to
Right.
dance anymore. I don't want to.
Well, because for us, we had to drive a little ways away
That's
still.
true.
Yeah.
Before you even moved out over
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
we had to drive like almost more than half of the year
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just driving an hour and a half and 2 hours before practice,
Yeah.
just to have a 2 hour practice and then drive all the way back home, it's pretty tiring.
It's a
It's
It
lot.
kind
was.
of you're mentally thinking about practice that whole couple of hours
Yeah.
while you're
Right.
driving, and so it already makes you mentally
Yeah.
drained.
Like what's the correction that we got? What
Yeah.
was the,
So I think we were both
things?
feeling it, but you were feeling it extra hard.
Yeah, I think it was because I was on that team longer than you were.
Hmm.
And like if you're doing the same thing on like 3 years, I mean, I I was like that was scary feeling and also sad feeling because I was so grateful about like, be able to be on this team.
Right.
Right.
I wish I wasn't feeling that way,
Mhm.
but it's true.
It
Like
hits you when you least
it
expect it
it
too.
Yeah.
It's not
was.
like you want to feel that way.
Yeah,
Every
it was
person,
sad
every
feeling.
person feels that way.
But
So,
I've never want to go through that emotion again. I feel like that's why I'm taking a lot of classes right now to like regain the confidence and also the passion right now. But that was completely like a burnout.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, what are your all's ways of like kind of getting out of that burnout? Like you had just said, you take some
Yeah,
classes. Is
take
there
some
anything else y'all
classes.
do? Just
Um.
kind of getting creative again and
Do you
not
have
just
any?
being in a practice facility.
I feel like I need to take a step back.
Hmm.
Usually, when I feel burnout, it's because I get caught up in the needing to post of it all or needing to
Mm,
present a certain way,
Hmm.
needing to keep updating my resume, keep updating this, keep on top of that, keep my look together, stay on
mm.
top of da da da, da eat healthy, da da da, like
That's true.
all the
That's
things,
right.
and it like Luna was saying, it just makes me lose the passion for it. I don't have fun
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
It starts feeling like a job. So I think I be having to like not consume so much. I don't know, social media, like I be on there a lot, like I be on Instagram and TikTok a lot, and it's just
Hmm.
easy to compare. And so, me personally, like I have to not scroll
Right.
so I
Mm-hmm.
can just like focus on me and not try to do what the
Mm-hmm.
next person is doing, or,
Yeah.
it just helps me remember that I'm doing enough and I'm where
Mm.
I need to be right now.
Yeah.
Um, so I just be needing to like put the
Yeah.
phone away for a
Yeah,
second,
because
put the computer
it's
Yeah.
hard to
away.
see people like winning or like not winning in a sense because dance doesn't have an end goal to it.
Right, right.
Right.
But just seeing someone be successful or like doing something different than you are,
Hmm.
but like you haven't been in their shoes, like everyone goes through the same thing
Yeah.
and they do compare themselves. They could compare yourself
Yeah.
like themselves to you,
Mm.
but
Hmm.
it's just something that everyone has to deal with.
For
But I
sure.
think that's really good. You just have to step out of that
Yeah.
mindset for a little bit and just focus on you. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, you can only control what you
Yeah.
do,
Right.
and comparing just makes it
Yeah.
worse for sure.
Hmm.
Um, what else can we say?
Do you
What
have, oh,
you
I
can
was
go.
gonna say, what do you do to kind of like get out
Yeah,
of
what do you
the
do?
low points?
What do I do? I say I really like freestyling.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
Freestyling is always been like, I don't video it or anything because
Yeah.
obviously I will critique it to the max. But it just
Right.
feels good sometimes, even in your room or like
Yeah.
my house when there's no one there. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just have a big old speaker on the side of the room, turn it up, and then mostly it's like contemporary if I'm feeling down. Like
yeah.
people don't talk about it, but I've literally cried while doing like slow music if I really needed it because I
Hmm.
felt burnt out and I was like,
Yes.
how do I get back into it? It just
Yeah.
regains your passion for it whenever it kind of helps you with emotions that are happening
Hmm.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just like freestyling kind of gets me back to my own style and not
Hmm.
critiquing, trying to
Yeah.
be someone else's style.
Critiquing,
It's
that's
like,
It's
so
so
bad.
tough.
it's what every dancer does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
We're
is.
our own worst critics a lot of the
Oh my
times.
gosh,
Hmm.
yeah.
And we nitpick a lot of stuff.
That is so true.
Now, what advice would you give to a dancer who's struggling with self confidence right now?
I
Self-confidence.
would say it's okay.
It is, yeah.
Like even the most like like the person you look up to, the choreographer you look up to, the dancer you
Hmm.
look up to, even like business owners and stuff you look up to, they deal with it too.
Yep.
That's right.
And like no, I like to say nobody really knows what the heck they're doing. Like we're
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
all just taking it day by day and trying to figure it out. And like you're not, you shouldn't feel guilty or like you're doing like you're in a bad place because you feel like you lack confidence.
Right.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
kind of a part of it. So like just continue to persevere through it because you get out of it
Mm-hmm.
eventually.
It's kind of fake it till you make it.
Low
Like, I've
key.
Mm-hmm.
definitely been in classes where I don't feel comfortable or I don't feel as confident as I usually
Mm-hmm.
do. And those will be the times that I get compliments of, like, oh my gosh, you're doing so
That's
good.
true.
Like, some of our teammates, and I'm like, really? I don't feel like I'm doing good
Yeah.
at all. But that just goes to show you, like, the way you kind of present yourself
Mm-hmm.
or fake it till you make it, like people don't know the difference of
For
that.
Yeah.
sure.
And
For
kind
sure.
of whenever you fake it till you make it, it kind of takes you into that confidence
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
slowly. You might not feel it
Yeah.
at first, but then you'll feel it a little bit later
for
Right.
sure.
if you let yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt that when I started taking classes here and there these days, like
Uh-huh.
just be in a different environment gives you another eyes to
Hmm.
look at yourself. And I feel like when I was comparing myself, I feel like I was in the same environment for so long.
Hmm.
That's when I started to feel like, oh my gosh, I need to be better at this. I need to be better than this person. But like
Yeah.
who will remember if you do better than the person next to you?
Hmm.
Right.
Like I feel like I was constantly fighting that over those 3 years when I was in the team
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to like, I mean, it's a professional team, so like you should be, working so hard.
Right.
Right.
It's your job. But when we were having like auditions every single practice and
Mm-hmm.
like taking videos,
Hmm.
critiques, sending the critiques and
Yeah.
writing down everything, I feel like I got in my head so like too much over the 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But when I started taking classes these days, you will meet new people, so that means like you will get the exposure from other like different people who've
Yeah.
never met you before, and
Hmm.
they will tell you like, hey, you're so good at this and that. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I
Hmm.
didn't realize that. And
Yeah.
I got that from actually last night when I took the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
I met so many people that I've never met before, and they were like, "You're good at this," and like, "You're good this," like, blah
Hmm.
blah blah. I'm like, "Oh, I never felt that." I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like put yourself into a different environment is gonna help you to get through that like, difficult times
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
too.
sure your community is where it
Yeah,
kind of stems
Yes.
from too.
it is.
Because if people are giving out compliments, then that will make you want to give out a compliment. Like it just
Yeah.
makes people overall feel better. And as
Yeah.
Hmm.
dancers, we are so hard on ourselves and we're just into it all by ourselves, but we might be looking at the other person like, dang, they're good.
Yeah.
And some people need to hear that. Like, you never
Oh
know what
yeah.
they're going through. They might
Right.
have that day where they're burnt out and
Hmm.
just need to feel something. So
Yeah.
definitely speak up. And I think we kind of covered all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to say, feel like this was more of like a vulnerable kind of talk.
It was.
It was.
I'm like learning so much from like every single episode. I feel like we're learning so much about
Yeah,
ourselves, and
For sure,
for
it's
yes.
sure.
nice to
And it's
hear.
good to talk about it out loud
It
too,
is.
because you can feel all these emotions by yourself,
Uh-huh.
but speaking something out loud, it might resonate a little bit more and kind of make you a little bit open whenever you're in that feeling
Hmm.
again.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I talked about this with
Yeah.
a couple of people and I need
Yeah.
to kind of take it into action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
definitely speak up about it with some of your
It
dancers
is.
because they probably relate to you the same
Mm-hmm.
way. But I think that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you guys want to hear anything else about this topic. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Bye.